If you brought me any closer to the sea of freckles I never knew I had. Thank you. I'm close enough.
I saw
Continue.
you trying to look at the questions.
I couldn't even read or write if I tried. Mm-hmm. Now, please continue.
My writing is lovely. Now,
Yes.
number one, okay? Number one. Now, first of all, guys, listen, this is going to be made up into probably 2 videos because there was a lot of questions asked.
You could also take some time to actually say the question.
Bad hair day.
Continue before I start laughing.
Alright, question one. Stop looking at them. Question one.
Yes.
If Mark were a woman, what would his name be? And what would you, and would you love him any less? So if Mark were a woman, what would his name be?
Martina.
Martina.
Ed. It's the only thing I can think of.
And would you love him any less?
No.
Ed.
Give me something to laugh about all the time because he'd be a funny person.
So no, is your answer to would you love me any less? Oh, thank you. Now, the second one. Do you have any superstitions?
Yeah, I do. Like, well, one, if you throw salt over your shoulder, that it can possibly jinx you or give you protection. I'm not sure which one it is, but I believe that one of those is a good superstition.
Okay, so throwing salt over your shoulders.
Yes, we'll do something.
I mean, okay. Who hogs the covers in bed more, you or Marky?
Well, that's a good question. It would be me mostly, but he tends to when he takes the cover, it's usually all of it. Like this morning I woke up with no quilt. It was all down the end of the bed.
Yeah, well, you know something? Whenever I'm trying to frickin' sleep, I mean, you're like one of those sausage rolls. I mean, you roll over and you take all of the flipping quilt and you're like rolled up in like a sleeping blanket of quilt.
more like a cheese
Yeah, right.
dog.
Anyway,
Go on.
you answered the question.
And continue.
Now, who's next? How old? Don't look at them. Don't look at them.
I couldn't help but go on.
How old were you when you moved out of your parents' house?
I was about
Nice and clear now into the camera. Into the
17,
over there.
17 and a half.
Say it over there to them.
About 17 and a
Say
half.
it over them. Over there to them.
Can you hear me?
You were
I
how
was
old?
17 and a half.
17
To 17 and
to
a half.
17 and a half.
Yep.
I remember those things.
They were funny times.
Yes, they were. Okay. Is it better to love or be loved?
Be loved.
Why?
Because it shows that how much love you're getting the same back.
Can you do a handstand?
I can do a cartwheel. A handstand? Probably not. I tried once and I fell on my back, but I don't think I could actually ever do it. Cartwheels, yes. So no to your answer.
What do you really think of Mark's cooking?
Mark's cooking can only be described in one way. Remarkable. Only way. Well, you could say another way. Dreamy. Because it's so magical, it makes you feel like you're in a dreamland. Because it's so tasty. It's the first bite to the last.
Yum.
Makes me lucky to know that I have a wonderful chef.
Woo!
That loves me. And Nisi knows I love his food all the time.
Thank
That's why nothing goes to waste.
you. Yay.
So, continue with the next question.
Oh, thank you. Now, how did you guys meet? Now, this is a long one.
Well, I'll say it short and it'll still get to the point.
Because we made a video about this already.
Well, we met simply because I went into where he works in a photo lab, and it was only by chance that I joined my mother in there, and while he was talking to me, and my mother was doing something else. And we had chatted for a while, got to know each other, became friends, and there it led on. And we loved and happy since.
And there was a lot happened after that, wasn't
Exactly,
there?
of course. Every relationship has more after that and more to come.
No.
But that's just the short version to get you understand.
But we do have a video explaining all of that. Now, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Sally don't essentially, but my favorite of all time is honeycomb.
Honeycomb.
You betcha.
Ooh yeah.
I can tell you a story. I had one in my hand when I just left the shop, and a wasp made me drop it. When I did for a second one, I can tell you, I really enjoyed that second one longer than my first.
A wasp made you drop your honeycomb ice cream.
Yes. Of all the things that have to happen.
And I'm scared of my life of wasps, so I understand where you're coming from. Now,
True.
okay. What is your favorite movie or TV show?
Oh, my favorite movie has to be Armageddon. Bruce Willis. That happened. Brilliant.
What's Armageddon about?
Armageddon
I
simply
haven't seen it.
is about a comet going to hit Earth, and these drillers had to drill a bomb into the core of the comet and explode it before it hits Earth. And it is a tearjerker for anyone who has a soft heart, like myself. I always cry it every time.
What about TV show?
TV show. My favorite has to be number one, Smallville. Younger years, Superman, top notch, and song, coolest song.
I don't
So
care
you do.
how you do what you say.
You say me every day. He knows it.
Sweetheart.
He knows it.
Right, now, this one. Don't look at them.
I can't have it. Sometimes I do. But
Oh yeah. What is your favorite? Oh no, you already answered that. What is your favorite TV show?
Smallville, you already asked that question.
Your favorite movie? Oh, sorry.
Down, further.
Nigel, Coke or Pepsi?
Coca-Cola, hands down, second, Fanta. Always second. And if you ask about drink, I don't drink, but Boomers would be my favorite of that type as
So, boyfriends. How many?
well. Boyfriends, one. And it's always been one. And it'll always be number one. And the only.
And who is that one?
Ding, 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 ding. And yes, I'm pointing at the one and only, not myself. Couldn't be in love with myself.
You never know. Now, how long?
How could you know yourself?
How long? That sounds filthy. Okay, see, it's part of the same question, and that was from Death Fox, from Jane Bryan. So boyfriends, how many? How long? And what's your dating history?
Well, you can't answer the question.
Like
How
three
long?
questions.
Yeah, it's a triple trash.
So boyfriends, just
Answer the
me.
question.
How many?
None.
One. How long? We're like together almost 10 years, isn't it?
Actually, it's over 10 years. It's about 10 and 3/4.
And dating history?
In history, answers that question. It's one. His history answers itself. We're here. We're happy. Lovely. And fine.
Okay, now.
Go ahead. Next question.
What is your favorite sexual position?
Sexual position. Oh, that's an interesting question.
That's a cheeky one.
Okay, standing up, holding the one I love in my arms. You know, where his legs are around my waist, and basically, I'm holding him up with his legs around the waist. So,
Stop me! Stop me!
and I didn't need a blue movie to tell me or how the idea. That was just what came to mind.
Now, don't tell anybody that, lads. It's between you and me, alright?
I know who you are if you do.
Okay. Now, what are you most passionate about in life? Well, besides each other. That's sweet.
Making sure my puppy is very happy and knows that she's loved.
Bad hair day.
And And after that, just living life to the fullest. Simple as that.
So your puppy is what you're most passionate about in life, besides
Next,
me.
of course. Of course,
Ah,
Mark will be first, always. Then Kizzy.
I
And
agree.
then living life to the fullest after
I
that.
agree. Absolutely wonderful.
Everything else is second best.
Now on to part two, guys. On to part two.
Take care.